Hello, everybody. This is Virgo Triad, and we are here together on October 4th, 2017. Hard to believe how fast the year is going to complete here real rapidly. I wanted to take a moment and get off subject of what I normally talk about. If anybody has actually witnessed my entire channel, not just the debt consolidation or the TDA part of it, you will notice that I am a big fan of classic family and children movies and shows. And that is primarily what my channel was used for prior to getting involved with assisting people to understand better banking regulations. However, there is something that I found over this last week that is so disturbing to me that I felt the need to kind of make a warning video and make it like a public service announcement, because the show Big Mouth that came out at the end of September through Netflix, I am so appalled by that. I honestly feel that those of you that are parents of that are parents of anyone definitely under the age of 18 need to be aware of the premise of the show. But before I get started, I need to put um, in here basically a warning label on it that this could be extremely disturbing to some people and may trigger other people, just simply because it is unbelievable that a show that is about puberty in teenage boys and girls is being catered to be watched as a show of comedy to adults. And believe me, I am one that, in my younger years watched South Park and found some of those things comical, but this is different. This is different because this directly promotes pedophilia. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about by, playing a couple of the pieces, just a couple seconds of the pieces of just the trailer. It is just absolutely unbelievable what this show portrays, and I don't hear anybody talking about it. So please, once again, if you're offended easily by anything that has to do with this subject, be aware that even though I'm not playing but maybe a second of the trailer, what I'm going to be talking about here does have to do with my opinion of promoting pedophilia pretty harshly too, is. So, with that being said, please be aware that I don't want a copyright strike, so I'm not going to be playing the full trailer. I'm only going to be playing a couple of seconds, and just in case you have any problems hearing it, or if the sound gets taken off the video for any reason in those couple of seconds, I will be repeating what it says. And of course, I will leave the link in the description for you to go check the trailer out yourself. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my review of Big Mouth Season 1. And as you can see, the very first episode is called Ejaculation. There is a character called the Hormone Monster that's in this little show. And I'm also going to be taking you through, as I said, a couple of little pieces of the trailer and letting you know what is said in that trailer. Okay, so here we have the creature called the Hormone Monster that is speaking to the little boy that is part of the series and attempting to try and get him to masturbate in front of his friend who is sleeping next to him. Which, again, a show about puberty, with two young boys that are in it, I'm guessing somewhere around 4th, 5th, 6th graders. Again, this show is being pushed for adults to watch. I don't know why any adult in the world would find it comical to watch a show about children going through puberty in this manner. I know that it's not necessarily something that um, is bothersome to me with regards to when my daughter was a teenager to speak to her about any questions that she had, but I certainly wasn't one that had any thoughts about wanting to view what was going on in terms of masturbation and that sort of thing. Just absolutely appalling to me. There's no other word for it. It's just it's just disgusting to me that any parent or anyone would find this to be funny. In reality, it certainly is not something that children should be viewing, um, because there are overtones of pedophilia, and I'm going to move into that next and play you just a couple seconds in a couple of different places so that you're actually able to see what it is that I'm talking about. Okay, here is the scene. You can see the two young men that are having, I guess it's a sleepover with the hormone monster, having a discussion with one of them, trying to tempt him into masturbating while his friend is sleeping next to him. Okay, so in this scene, the boy has made a statement that he has seen his friend's penis, and the father is about to explain to him that it's not a big deal to see another guy's penis and to even kiss another guy's penis. And this is coming from the creepy father. So I'm not sure whether or not you'll be able to hear this just based on what I'm having to record this on. But be aware that that is what is being said here. I'm going to play just a couple seconds of it. And hopefully I won't get a copyright strike because I'm honestly doing this for the good of the YouTube community whose parents might be concerned if they walk it in their child has this on. So again, I'll just play a couple of seconds and here we go.
Excuse me? You can kiss one very lightly. Okay.
Okay, in the next part of this trailer, I'm going to play just a couple minutes of that in addition. And you will see that it's just very strange. This seems very, very odd to me that anyone that's an adult would find these things to be humorous. We are absolutely 100% talking about children of the age of puberty, both boys and girls. None of this is particularly funny. In reality, it's just disgusting and appalling, and I apologize if I have not made myself clear with regards to the fact that this is something that will offend many of you. If it does, I apologize up front. I've tried to warn you about it. I'm going to play a couple of minutes here and let you see for yourselves. I will repeat what it says just in case you have trouble hearing it. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, this is a situation here that probably isn't something that any father or mother would want to actually witness. So tell me, do you feel that this is appropriate to be, peddling to adults with regards to, pubescent age children? Okay, so a little bit of further information. I did watch the entire first episode, and there's a part where, in turn, just as the father's talking about his son kissing penises, and that's okay, and as long as you do it a certain way, and all of these other things that are being said, there's a part where the boy comes and gives his mother a hug, and his mother says, I could just eat you alive, and I wish I could just push you back up in there. It's just disgusting and absolutely no reason for it. If you want more information for yourself, I encourage you to please take a look at the link that I'm going to be posting with regards to where you can find the trailer that I just showed a couple of pieces of. Please, please, please watch your kids. If your kids have an account that is not part of the kids section of Netflix, they're going to be drawn to this because of the fact that it is a cartoon. um it's just something that I felt I needed to say something about. I my daughter is an adult now, but I have grandchildren at this point. I would be just completely taken back if I walked in to the living room and found my granddaughter or my grandson watching the show. So please, again, just a public service announcement. Please don't flag me for a copyright strike, as I was not attempting to do anything bad. I just simply wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that this is on Netflix. It's been on there for about a week now, or at least on my account, it's been there for about a week. And I had absolutely no idea what it was until this last weekend. And I just decided today that I needed to take a look further into it. And I'm finding that it's something that a lot of people are not aware of. So once again, I appreciate your time, for allowing me to do this. From time to time, I will be adding things that are other than what my normal content is, with regards to debt consolidation and anything having to do with banking regulations. I will be having other things on my channel. So I want to make sure that you guys are aware that anything that comes up that I feel is pertinent to the community, I'm going to be adding as time goes on. Please feel free to leave comments, and I'd be more than happy to try to answer any questions. But again, you're going to get most of your information from simply looking on Netflix, or if you do not have an account, at least watching the trailer and being aware of it. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.